it is time for some of the products that did not work for me in 2014. Thank you very much. Two really beautiful subscribers sent Max some treats. These are Crazy Dog dehydrated treats. These are from Canada, so thank you. Yay, Canada. They sent me some really nice products. I'll be showing some of them to you in a haul. So some of the really nice products they sent to me, but they also sent treats for Max, and they sent a ball for Penelope, who's running around in here, that she has been playing with nonstop. So we're going to talk about some products today that did not work for me in 2014. And please don't take offense. Whenever I discuss products that I don't like, didn't work for me, that kind of thing, one of the things I've always appreciated is a lot of you will, having used the product, tell me how you make it work for you. I always appreciate that. I read every one of your comments. So feel free to do that. If you see a product that you really like, that you think I should be using in a different way, or you've figured out a way to make it work, let me know below. I really don't take these things too seriously. I would also love to hear the products that didn't work for you. A lot of the products that you'll see from me, I just have a basket here. A lot of the products that didn't work for me that I have for you today are from the drugstore, because the higher end products, I take them back and get my money back, you know, refunds. I do have a couple high-end products to show you though here. Some of these products were sent to me. I'll let you know which products were sent to me. And hey Max, one of the other questions that I get quite often, and I think this is a great time to address it because I get this question pretty consistently, is how many products do you return every month? And the average for me is anywhere from 1 to 3 products. The last haul video, that Maybelline concealer that was too light for me, I've returned that already. That was $9.99 at CVS. I definitely returned that. So I don't have everything here that was a fail for me. I would love it if you would name some products that you didn't like in the last year. That would be great. That would be fun. I'd love to hear about it, as well as others would, I'm sure. And maybe somebody has tips for you on how to make the products work. A good product to start with that you all helped me out with is this. I was so disappointed with this NYX Dreamcatcher palette. The pigmentation was just not there, and I said that in a video, and you all were kind enough to tell me, yeah, you may not have liked the pigmentation either, but with the shimmery colors, you definitely put some color on your brush, use a little Fix Plus, and it comes off really well. So I tried that, and that did work well. So that's a very good example of a product that, with a little help from you guys, I was able to make work, and I keep it. I kept it. I've used the, there's a beautiful gold color in here that I use, and yeah, so that's a good example of a product. I was trying to catch Penelope because she was walking around here, that, I was able to kind of, make some use out of. I didn't have to return it just because of, help from you guys, which is great. All right, a lot of these products are drugstore, again, because I either lost the receipt or, I just decided to keep them around to tell you about. This was a more recent product that I did not like, and it's from Revlon. It's their Ultra HD lipstick in the color Gladiolus, number 875. This just smells so crazy. It smells like cough syrup to me, and I just thought that was so weird. I'm usually not very, sensitive to scents, but it smells like cough syrup. It's a beautiful color. I'll swatch it for you. It's the color that Emma is wearing in the ad, or the, the display. It's just a really, I just don't like the formula either, but the biggest offensive thing is the smell. That is what really offends me, and I'm usually not like that. I just think that, like Milani had that watermelon scent, that's okay, but MAC has vanilla. You may not like scents at all, but those aren't, really horrid scents, but this is like medicine. It's really, really weird. This product was sent to me, and I'm honest, guys, honest as the day is long. There are 2 products here, and this is the first one I'll tell you about that was sent to me, and just because it's sent to me doesn't mean I'm going to like it or tell you I like it. This is from Milani. This is the Constellation Gel Eyeliner in Enchanted Lapis, and the problem for me here is this is a gel eyeliner, and you have this beautiful color at the very top. When you use that to line your eyes, I love it. But you have plain black underneath. And I was just like, really? There's this plain, you're left with a plain liner. I just don't think that that was executed really well. There are a couple of these. I just wanted to show you one. The liner that comes with it, each one of them came with a liner and eyeliner. I thought that was fantastic. I still have those liners. And we'll keep them. I love it when they give you a brush with stuff. I don't know why, I just love that. But anyway, this was definitely not my favorite. The next product I'll talk to you about, I was so disappointed in because it has a great name. It's one of my favorite brands, NYX. This is their Chunky Dunk Hydrating, which that's another thing I have to talk to you about. Hydrating Lippy. This is the shade Berry Mojito, and I'll swatch it for you. I love these kinds of sticks. I love Revlon's. My absolute favorite are Jordana's. They make the best one of these that out of all the ones I tried. This just has no pigmentation. I have very pigmented lips, but the pigmentation on this is just super, super light. Look how light it is. I mean, it was just like I put nothing on my lips once I got done with this. The other part that made me mad, if I could get over the lack of pigmentation, that would be one thing. But the other thing that made me super mad about this product is it's not hydrating. My lips felt drier after using it, which is very, very rare. So calling it a hydrating lippy and chunky dunk, I wish it would have worked. The name alone, it should have worked, but it didn't. The next product I'll tell you about is a mascara. This is one of the more recent things I tried. This is the Maybelline Real Impact Mascara. And naming it Real Impact was a real disservice because it did nothing for my lashes. This is the shade Very Black. I'll show you the wand. This just like tinted my lashes a little blacker than they were. It's very rare to me for a mascara to give you no volume or no lengthening. So I was just like, what is this? This is like tinted, you know, a tinted wash for your lashes. That's the wand. So very, very disappointed in this. This is one of the very rare mascaras that I'm just going to toss. I'm not even going to, usually you can, even if they aren't perfect or not as volumizing as you'd like, not as lengthening as you would like, you can pair them up with other mascaras. It's not even worth it to me, which is very, very rare because I usually try to get my money's worth out of a mascara. The next product, oh, so super disappointed. This is Wet n Wild, and it has a great name like Chunky Dunk. This is called Wet n Wild's Vicious Varnish. It's a high shine lip stain, and yeah, really big fail for me. This was just yucky on my lips. Goopy. I love stains usually, and this is just a horrible one. And the color, they had some gorgeous colors. I got a bunch of colors, and so disappointed. I'll show you the swatch of my hand. You can see it's kind of goopy. Ugh, I think it's kind of doing that on my hand. But anyway, beautiful color. This color is called Ball in Vienna. Definitely let me know if it works for you, because I have a couple of these, unfortunately. But yeah, just a huge fail because I thought so much potential would be there because it is such a pretty product. And they usually do so well with lip products. I love, you know, the Mega Last lipsticks and everything. This is a higher end product I got from Ulta. This is from Benefit, and this I was so disappointed in. And a lot of you all told me how to make this work, and I read the comments, and none of that really helped me, unfortunately. So if you do have a way to make this work, let me know, because I don't want to throw it away. It's their Real Push-Up Liner. And so, yeah. So unfortunate. One of the best tips I thought that would help me was someone was saying to, I was talking about it flaking and breaking off, and someone said, well, you're pushing too much out. So I pushed out just a little bit of the liner, and then, yeah, that didn't work. And then I really pushed out a bunch and got that part off, and I thought, you know, maybe the tip was dry. That didn't work either. So I'll show you the line that it makes. The line that it makes is great. The problem that I have definitely happened in my swatch. I'll show you. All right. See that right there? Right there? This is what happens. I get little bits of it, and they flake into my eye, which freaks me out. So that was my problem with this, and it just keeps doing it and keeps doing it. If you have any tips, let me know. But yeah, that's what keeps happening. It keeps flaking off into my eye, and I just had big, you know, if you want to do wing liner, this is supposed to be great. I've never even gotten that far. I've like started on the front of my eye, and all hell breaks loose. It's really bad. So this product was sent to me. This is the Tarte Colored Clay CC Primer. It's in the shade Deep. This was supposed to be like color correcting and a good primer, and it was neither for me. And see right there, these are, you know, the color correcting parts are across there. It's green and pink, you know, to color correct on my skin. I didn't find this to be a good primer or color correcting. That didn't work for me either. I had a friend try the other lighter one and didn't work for her. And she has normal skin. I was wondering if it was a skin type thing because I have combination skin. Didn't work for her either. So if you can make this work for you or there's something I'm missing here, let me know. This Kat Von D. I love usually Kat Von D products, but this mascara was a tough one. This is the Immortal Lash. I have it, yeah, 24-hour mascara, which would you need a mascara for 24 hours? I don't know, but it sounds good, right? This, I'll show you the wand. Really, really rough wand. It was the wand that was the problem with this. It didn't leave a lot of, didn't overly didn't do a lot of volumizing or lengthening for me, but the wand was what the killer was. This is like a torture device on my lashes. It really just pulled at my lashes and hurt. I, tried it a couple different ways and, to make the wand, go smoothly, but it just kept tugging at my lashes and pulling at them in a very uncomfortable way. So, I didn't know what to make of this. The top is very good though for getting the inner, lashes. So I liked it for that, but using it, the whole flat, going like that was really rough because it would grab and tug. So, not great. Now, this is one of the biggest disappointments of the year. I gotta say, I got 3 of these because I was so excited. And there she is. There she is. That's the Penny Loper. Yes, they want to see you, Penny Loper. They want to see you. You gonna go play with your balls? I bought 3 of these and I was so excited about them because they're a stain, a moisture stain. So excited about these, and it was such a big fail because it gooped up on my lips and was just really, really hard to love. This is the Revlon Color Stay Moisture Stain, and this is such a beautiful color. I was so excited about this color. Again, I got 3. This is the color number 1, India Intrigue, and I was disappointed. Oh, you went and got your own bone, Max. Aren't you cute? Oh my gosh, there's mold here. Well, I saved it for you, and now there's mold. That's so weird that there's mold on this, though. Oh, that is gross. I will do a swatch, and I will disinfect my hand later. Oh, yeah, it's not, the mold isn't on the tip. But yeah, this is just, see how it swatches? I don't know if you can see that, how goopy it is. It's a very, very goopy product. And I tried like this one, then I tried, this is my favorite color. Then I tried another one just to make sure that this is what was going on with these. But yeah, really, really weird. Look at all this mold. There's mold in the cap and everything. I just had this in my room upstairs that I shouldn't say I did it. I put a picture on Instagram if you'd like to see. I have a new vanity mirror, do-it-yourself vanity mirror. I watched another person on YouTube's video. That information will be on my Instagram picture, what video to watch. And I went to Lowe's. They had everything there. And in the video the girl did for the vanity mirror, she also has links to all the products in Lowe's. If you don't have a Lowe's near you, it's really inexpensive. Because I looked at buying a lighted vanity mirror. Oh my gosh, expensive, and this was a lot less expensive. So check my picture out on Instagram, follow me on there. I've been having giveaways. I did one yesterday, and there's another bigger one coming. So check me out on Instagram. I'll put my name down below. It's Crystal is 007 on Instagram. But anyway, yeah, so I was just sitting up there. I don't know how, nothing has ever gotten moldy sitting up there. That's really creepy. The last product gave me an allergic reaction, so it doesn't mean it's a really bad product. I just want you to be careful. I did talk about how this gave me an allergic reaction in a video, and I heard back from a lot of people that said it gave them an allergic reaction too, so just be careful. It's the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. And I have the color Topaz Twinkle. And what you do with this is a one-sided, doesn't it look just like the nail polishes, the two-sided nail polishes they have? It looks exactly like that. But what you do is you have a color on the side, one side, and you have a little doe foot kind of wand for that. And so that's the color right there, and you smooth it out on your lid, and you just need a tiny, tiny bit. And once you smooth it out on your lid, it looks like that, which is really pretty. And then you have, on the other side, you have the glitter liner. And I don't know which one of them gave me the reaction, but yeah, it wasn't good. Glitter liner is so freaking pretty, but it made my eyes all swollen and yucky. So that's what they both look like right up there at the top. So yeah, be careful if you use this. I'm not saying it's like, I just want you to be careful. I don't want, because it's not good, and it lasted for quite a while. The effects of that, and I heard back from a lot of people, and one girl's eye swole shut. she told me. So I didn't have it that bad, but just be careful if you're going to use that. All right, guys, that's it for me. Not all of the products that I didn't like in 2014, but the ones that I had kind of put aside and hadn't returned that I thought I would share with you after the year was over. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Sorry if I was a little awkward. I have my new camera and it's just weird. The screen is really big. I look really big. It's a bigger viewfinder or screen thing. And yeah, so it's a little different as far as using it, but we will work with it because I've used the same camera for 4 years, if you believe it. That's a long time. So time for change. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.